What's up, everybody? Scott with Rubberneck Photography here. We just got inside the Detroit Autorama here at the Huntington place. I got a media pass through Gauge magazine, but little do they know, this is my first time ever covering an event like this. So it's new territory for me. I just got my camera kind of sighted in. I'm working with my Canon R6 Mark II. I've got my Tamron 24 to 70 2.8. So I'm really excited to kind of get going, shoot some cars, and see what we can get into. But yeah, like I said, this is brand new territory for me. I've never covered an event like this before. So we're gonna be here Friday through Sunday. We'll see what happens. So a couple goals for this event. Obviously, number one, take as many photos as possible. Get tons of content of the cars themselves. Two, do a couple interviews with some of the vendors, some of the car owners. Also, I want to do an interview with a pinup girl. I think that'd be kind of cool. They've got the pinup competition on Saturday, so we're definitely going to check that out, see what that's all about. But yeah, as you can see, it is massive. I don't even know where to start. So I guess what I'm gonna do is attack this thing like I'm grocery shopping and kind of just go aisle by aisle and shoot the cars that I like, shoot the cars that I think are cool, and kind of go from there. Hopefully talk to a couple owners and some of the builders of these cars. So one thing that we're gonna do is play a little scavenger hunt with the vendors. I am a sucker for free stuff from vendors and companies and stuff like that. Like I'll look at a Frisbee and be like, yep, I need that Frisbee. So we've got a couple things on our list that we want to try and grab for ourselves and play a little scavenger hunt. So my backpack will probably weigh 2 to 3 times more than it should with all the free swag and stuff like that. So that's something I'm looking forward to. This little Ford Ranger has already caught my eye. It's got a 4.0 V6 in it. What's cool about this is it gives you a little information on the builder. This was built by an 18-year-old. I love the retro colors, bright colors, the kind of pink, green. Did a killer job on the interior. Well done. So, a little 34 Chevy. Proud owner over there, talking shop, chopping it up. It's got some like underglow in the engine, which is pretty sweet. It's probably safe to say that this car will never see the road again. Just absolutely insane. Look how insane that wheel is on this Corvette. I never got into or understood like the chrome steering wheel. Just, I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that cool. Those side vents. Absolutely insane. Take a peek on the undercarriage there. So one of the things that I'm noticing for my settings on the camera, I've got to shoot at a pretty slow shutter speed at like 1/50th. I'm bumping up my ISO as much as possible. I'm trying to stay around like the 5.6 aperture. I don't want to go any wider than that because then the rear of the car doesn't really come in crisp. You don't get a lot of focus, even though you're getting in a ton more light. You know, I'm just basically working with the lights that are above. I didn't bring any flash or anything like that. So a little bit challenging, but nothing too crazy. Got all those LED lights above. It gives some cool highlights on the cars and stuff, kind of like spotlight highlights on the cars, but lighting's a little challenging. Not the worst, not the best. So I'm abandoning, I'm getting away from my first strategy was to go aisle by aisle. That's literally gonna take forever. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna walk kind of the bigger aisles. If something catches my eye, I'll head towards it, see what's what, and then like this right here. Oof, ooh, we got something come up. What is this? So we got this 57 Ford Ranchero, insane paint. Look at the pinstriping on that. That's insane. Oh wow. Got the candy paint up top with the detail, the pinstriping on the dash. Looks like the paint was done by Boogeyman Paint and Body. Oh my God, look at that grill. That's insane. I got so hot already. I had to take off my hoodie, my Spotlight Customs hoodie. Shout out to Spotlight Customs for hooking me up with the hoodie, but man, it is boiling hot in here. It's only gonna get worse the more people that come in. So had to shed the sweatshirt to keep going. There's definitely a lot more people showing up. A little tougher to get photos. Everybody's trying to get their stuff in, which is cool. We're gonna go try and find the Summit Racing booth. I'm seeing a lot of people with hats. That's one of the things on our scavenger hunt is try to get a free hat. So we'll make our way over there. So we can scratch off a couple things from our scavenger hunt. We got a brand new hat from Liquid Molly. Shout out Liquid Molly. Oh, just dropping stuff. Let's see, what else we get? We got a couple koozies. Let's see, I'm trying to dig through my bag. This is great content. Got a koozie from Summit. I actually grabbed 2 koozies because why not? So looks like we got something going on over here. We'll go check out. Maybe some sort of awards or something. So let's go check it out. So I think it was some sort of award or something like going on. I don't know, I missed it, my bad. But congratulations to whoever just won stuff. Good job. So I've seen this Buick Regal before over at the G-Body custom show in Northeast Ohio. It's actually probably one of my favorite photos that I've taken of a G-Body. I'll be sure to post it. But you don't see a whole heck of a lot of like lowrider culture in Ohio or the Midwest, really. So it's kind of cool to see it represented out here. Some rust, it means it's driven. Hell yes, dude. Got the Buick Regal on hydros. Let's look at that. It's insane. Beautiful paintwork. Everything's pretty much gone haywire as far as my plan goes. I've seen so much, but I feel like I haven't seen all of it. I'm just kind of meandering around, just kind of taking in the sights, looking for cool shots as they come up. So, like right here. We got this pinstripe artist on the ground right behind me. Let's take some photos. So this 63 T-Bird right behind me has some really cool paint. I'm gonna try and do some funky photos, use some other cars behind me to frame the T-Bird logo. So down here in the basement is definitely full of kind of the like rockabilly, 50s, hot rod, like rap fiend type stuff. Big fat tires, chopped roofs, all sorts of cool stuff. Main thing that I've noticed down here is there's not like a ton of ropes blocking you off, so you get a little bit more, you can get a little closer to the cars down here than upstairs. So this is kind of a cool scene right here. Looks like a backyard hangout, backyard barbecue with the old school retro lawn chairs. Got bikes. So even though like this kind of hot rod and this kind of customization like really isn't up my alley, you still have to really appreciate the craftsmanship and all the hard work and everything that goes into these cars. Absolutely belongs on Mars. Quad fins, the Voodoo Sahara. The tail lights look like they came off the USS Enterprise. Got the little robots. Oh, look at the phones. Look at the phones and the radio in there. Look at the phone and the radio. It's got the 1950s style television. Swivel seats. Wild. It's got the wraparound rear seat. Looks like a cooler in the middle.
It's some sort of...
This is probably the coolest car. So checking out this Cherry Bomb. It's 57 Chevy, kind of gasser. It's pretty sweet. Absolute monster of an engine. 468 cubic inches. But there's a cool little peephole right here and photo opportunity of the engine through the cut of the hood. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos of that. Name of this 62 Corvette, Cool Whip. So we just finished up kind of walking around on the floor. I'm going around the convention center now to check out, see if there's any other like shot opportunities from up high down on the convention center, down on the convention floor that we might be missing out on. So that's one thing that I really try to push myself in getting photos, especially at events like this where there's a bunch of other photographers around here, a bunch of other dudes with cameras, video cameras, all that type of stuff. So I try to look for different opportunities to check out maybe try to get some different angles and stuff, but sometimes it works out great, sometimes it won't. So we're just kind of exploring up here. There's not really a lot of people up here right now. It's a bunch of conference rooms. What's down here? It's kind of like the lobby, I guess. Some more conference rooms. I don't know if they're doing any talks or anything like that. I know McGuire is putting on a like car care lab or a car care exhibit later on, but I don't think there's anybody really talking. I don't know. I got to look at the schedule. Yeah. Bunch of people hanging out, talking shop. You know, I didn't really see like any exhibitors that I had to really talk with. I talked to the liquid moly guy. He was pretty cool. The Summit booth was popping off. I think that's because they were giving away hats. Like I saw a bunch of kids running around with hats and stuff, so they got to them before I did. But we were able to check some stuff off on the scavenger hunt. We got a couple koozies, got some hats, some stickers. Next thing I want to look for is maybe some pens. I'm always a sucker for a pen, so we'll try and find that. So I think coming up to the like 400 level was a bit of a dud. Not too much going on over here. Like there's some escalators that are broken. I don't know if I'm allowed to go down those or not. So we're gonna check out the 300 level, I guess. See if there's any shot opportunities in there. I don't think so. Like when I was out on the floor, there wasn't really any, I almost ate shit. Oh my God. All right, but like I was saying, when I was out on the floor, I didn't really see like any windows or balconies or anything like that to shoot from. That's all right. Never hurts to explore. See what's out there. Couple takeaways from today. Definitely get here early tomorrow. Seems like the crowds were definitely around the not Elite 8, the Pick 8, Super 8, the finalists for the Riddler Award. So definitely want to get in early tomorrow, get some photos of those, because I mean, it's too tough. There's just too many people, and I don't want to be that guy like, excuse me, but ooh, what do we got over here? I'm just going to take a peek. It's just a room, security room or something. It's got a swipe access, so I'm definitely not allowed in there. But yeah, the finalists for the Riddler Award cars, there's so many people, and I don't want to be that guy like, excuse me, I got to get my shots in. And I think the shots just look better if I'm able to get them with not a lot of foot traffic around them. But overall, I thought today was pretty fun, pretty good. Saw a lot of really cool stuff. Hopefully got some decent shots. So next thing I'm going to do, probably grab some food, head back and check into the hotel, start editing some photos, and just kind of take it easy. Unfortunately, my hotel is like 20 minutes away from the convention center, so like going back and forth doesn't really make any sense, but I feel like today was a good like first day kind of vibe of the event. So I'm in my hotel room right now. Went and got a bite to eat. I was thinking about going to the Henry Ford later on today, but I'd rather kind of get a head start on, editing some photos and culling photos and stuff like that, so I can at least post something tonight. But overall, good day. Saw a lot of really cool stuff. I kind of have a little bit better of a game plan going into tomorrow. Like, first thing that I want to do is hit up the finalists for the Riddler Award, make sure I get the shots on those. I feel like I didn't hone in on those when I first got here this morning. Other than that, just try to meet a couple more people. And main thing is getting photos of the finalists for the Riddler Award. Obviously, I didn't really hone in on that this morning. It was just a lot to take in and didn't really have the greatest game plan. So now that we know kind of the lay of land and what's going on, we got a better idea of what to attack first thing tomorrow morning. So I might kind of do another walkthrough tomorrow morning and then take a little bit of a break, then head over to the Henry Ford Museum and then head back to the show for the pinup stuff. And I think there is the pinstripe auctions. So definitely want to see some of that. I walked by it a little bit today, but there wasn't really anybody in that area. So hopefully there's some more folks that show up tomorrow. But looking forward to tomorrow, and I will see you guys in the morning. So it's day 2. I've actually been shooting for right at half an hour. Just a little misunderstanding with the media pass. I guess the media pass was only for yesterday. So there's a little bit of confusion. Thankfully, I went over to Will Call and the lady there just gave me a ticket. Which is huge because yesterday I didn't get really any good shots of the Super 8 finalists for the Riddler Award. So that was the first thing that I hit up was hitting up those cars. So, and now I'm just kind of playing a little bit of catch up, to be honest. There were a ton of cars that I still wanted to shoot and make sure that there is plenty of coverage for those cars here at the show. Last night I probably edited, about 150, 160 photos that are ready to go. So right now we're just going to be kind of playing a little bit more catch up and try and shoot some more cars. I've got to get out of here by 11:30. No, probably closer to 10:30, since I won't have access, or I'd have to buy a ticket for tomorrow's portion of the show. So I'm just trying to do as much as I can within the next hour and a half. just so I can check out my hotel early and then head on home.
Escort!
Okay, so we are leaving the Huntington place now. Like I said earlier, I've got to head back to check out of the hotel, but basically the last hour and a half, I've been hustling, getting photos of everything I want to get photos of, trying to do a little bit of networking, break out of my shell a little bit and pass around some business cards to a couple of other publications, a couple of other magazines, a couple car owners. So just trying to network a little bit. Feel like I didn't do a great job of that yesterday just because I was trying to take everything in. And I also thought I had a little bit more time with the media credential, but come to find out it was only good for Friday. So it is what it is. Lessons learned. Next, I'll be heading home to edit the photos and then touch base with Double D over at Gauge Magazine to see exactly what I need to do to submit them and get them in the next issue. So appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully we get to do a couple more videos like this, a little bit more behind the scene type stuff. But for first video, I figured this would be kind of cool. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.